G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up, another episode of Factorio, our Waterworld series. This is episode 5, as the music just blends in there jarringly. Yeah, episode 5. So last episode we got certain things together, but we were preparing ourselves for war, and we have lots of ammunition, quite a few of the turrets, and a couple of the upgrades and stuff, and we're going to go to war in this episode. But we're also looking at the bus structure. So last episode we got organized and we put ourselves our copper plates, our iron plates, and our green chips, which we'd already got together. I even put those extra green chips just here. And yes, we've got these guys now independently supplied from their own supply lines, which are not even mixed in with the other ones. Now you can see these guys go off this way and everything else heads off towards the regular smelting lines. So this episode, let's jump into some war. I'm going to let you jump into the Stitch Up intro, and I'll tell you what, I'll see you towards this base over here in just a sec. Okay, so we're heading out there now, and it is a bit of a, well, it's a little bit of a walk out there, but we can chat on the way. It's also a little bit, if we come into the mini-map when we notice these biters, here they are coming in here. This is one of the biggest groups of biters, so this could prove to be an utter sham. I'm probably going to save the game just before we get there. I think I'm going to head around this cliff here and just go north of the cliff because I don't want to upset the biters that are down below. We got the water, which is just there, so the cliff should be directly above the water. And if I'm looking at the mini map, I'm in between it. There should be, oh yeah, there is a cliff here. Is there a cliff here? Should be a cliff. Yeah, there's a cliff face right here, and I've just hit it. Yep, so that cliff face is the one I've just gone around, and there they are. So I need to get right up close here. We've got some fish. I will jump in and just quickly save the game, and this is my Waterworld game. Yes, lovely. Because we could be back there very shortly. Let's have a look. This has well, 6 bitters, and what I think are, where's the worms? 1 worm, 6 bitters and 1 worm. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? I think I'm still going to go at it from the top, even though you've got the worm. So let me just get some safeguarding going on here. And we'll probably need a bit of safeguarding. So let's do this. And I will just do this. Yep. And then I'll just take that out. Okay, and then we'll get our regular stuff together. So this is going to be a bit of a shambles. And I want to get into that worm pretty quickly as well. So let me just put this guy here and then do this, and hopefully that worm gets attacked. Now if I target him, hopefully, yeah, we'll kill him, so he'll be dead. And I'm hoping we can get those guys going. Got some constant shooting going on here. We'll just pick these guys up because this is going well ahead of what I thought it would be doing. And let me just put down these guys and then we can go pick the other ones up. So that'll take care of those two. The worm's dead, and that was actually pretty good. So I think we'll definitely repair everything. I don't think we went through that much ammunition, but we'll go and just head south and get rid of the next lot as well, and this will be our little clear out of the Eastern Warriors. Make sure I get the fallbacks as well. Definitely don't need any more wood. I think we've got lots of wood in the inventory. Yes, ridiculous amount of wood. Given that I'll be moving to steel power poles, although I probably will just keep the wood power poles for the smelting, but I, along the bus would definitely be using the other ones, the steel ones. Okay, quick check of the stuff. Yeah, because you've got this lovely 7.5, defended by some natural resource as well, and in fact that could be a river down there, and if that is a river, then I get rid of these guys and I can defend here, and then I've got a stone and an iron ore patch. So that is why we chose this map, the Waterworld map. I'm not going to save the game. I'm going to get overly cocky and not bother saving it. If I look here, they're on this side of that, but there are trees, and trees will stitch me up. I'm going to come at them from their side, but I'm just looking because my tool belt is there. So when you've got the tool belt there, we've got to be a little careful. Grab another piece of fish. Just zoom all the way out and just have a quick look. Where are they? They should be just down here. They are just down there. Yeah, okay, well, we'll get our fullbacks here, I think, and just play safe. Let me do them quite close. And do... Oh, there they are. They've sent a pack out. They have sent a pack out. Okay, let me do... Well, here we go. Ah, they're up on the top of a cliff. So what I can do is I can do this. And I can then go like this and get right out of there. And I think I'm going to lose quite a few of those turrets. But we are making a good attack on them. So while they're being distracted, let me just do this. And that should be him gone. Certainly ran out of the bullets. Okay, so let's just get the repairing going on and we'll have a quick look at this. Okay, let's see. Did we lose any? I don't think we did here. No, I don't think we did. Yeah, just got to repair those guys, and we should be able to pick them up. Although I will have to go down there for the fallbacks, which are down there as well. So just bear with me while I get rid of these guys, and then we'll go get those. And then we'll start thinking about what we're going to do with our. Ooh, I don't think I could do that. So we just press the Q button while I'm walking. Nice, becoming a little more dexterous in Factorio, trying to, you know, not be looking at the keyboard all the time, just getting a little bit better. That's what Catherine and Sky was talking about, actually. Is just Factorio is one of those games that you just get better each time you play, and that becomes much more enjoyable. The little frustrations when you go, geez, why can't I play like those players play, and how come I can't go to war like those players go to war, and, you know, just circuit conditions and all those things. And in the end, you start to work out that you can do these things. It just takes practice, and the each iteration, each playthrough gives you this new level of confidence to try something new. You know, I'm playing around with blueprints and nuclear. Well, hopefully going for a bit more nuclear power in this series. You know, there's just lots of different things you can try out, and Factorio is a game that really helps you to learn. Okay, let's just put 50 of those in. Should be 50 each of those. Yeah, I'll just drop them back actually to 25. Let's keep lots of resources. I'm gonna just drop down a few here and just do that. I am zoomed out quite a bit here. I'm gonna pick you up at the end. I'm gonna pick this guy up, and I'm now gonna go in for it. The worms, here they go. Let's see what we can do here. And okay, let's go for a little bit of fish. And we are going to be losing a few of these guys. And I'm just going to try going for the worms, seeing if I can get them. Just going to try the worms here. Yep. And then my friend. Oh, another base there. Okay, we've obviously got some upgrades there because we are doing quite well at that. So let's pick these guys up and go for. There's a very small base just over here, and just try not to stand on too much of that. Keep these repaired is my point, and get these repaired, and then we can just have a look at the map and just take stock of exactly what's happening here. Would be good. Okay, there's my fallbacks all the way up the top, so don't leave anything behind. No man gets left behind, or no turret, and that'll be lovely. And very nice. Okay, we haven't started using grenades either. I did get the grenades for the tree clearing and the not the wood getting. So that's why we've got the grenades. Although we should remember we should be using them here as well. But let's just we don't want to you know, die on the easy one here, do we? No, we don't. Oh, that's definitely not going to be the way forward. There we go. And let me just grab that and do this. All right, let's have a bit of a look at the mini map, and we can see about this. Probably shouldn't put too many down here if we've got viewers watching on YouTube and we want to keep things nice. And here's me picking up 1 million turrets because I'm being overly cautious. Now I think we've got a couple of just worms here on their own. Yeah, so we've attacked up here. We've killed a base here, here, and then down here too. We'll now get this guy, and then I don't know about these guys, but I'm thinking about it because then I was going to defend against those walls. Maybe clear that base and start defending those walls. And maybe next episode we could look at doing that. So we will make our way back and just get the rest of these guys, and that will be fantastic. Okay, keeping an eye out for where these worms are. They should be just around here, down here somewhere. Just having a bit of a look. And if you missed it, here we go, a couple there. I just want to we can get these ourselves, so I'll just do that. Nice. Well, I haven't got any fallbacks here, so I've just, I have done what I said I wouldn't do and put down 1,000,000 of them. Let me do this. There's a worm there, which is being interesting. Yeah, okay, so if we need to obviously do this and let them get it. Repair pack and fix him up, and we're off and running. And that's it. Quick check of this and you'll see if you've got any turrets there, but we don't, and that's lovely. And I was going to go around and get these two. In fact, what I'll do is I'll come around from the back. Yeah, we'll come in and we'll get this one, and then we've got 700 bullets, and that's usually my determining factor. You generally don't lose too many turrets, although we've lost, I think, maybe 8. Maybe? No, maybe not 8. There they are there. They're quite a bunch. I should be a little cautious. They are quite the bunch. But this is going nicely. Okay, these are a long way back. Drop the bullets out. And just do this. Wait for them to come out. Or you don't have to wait. We'll start getting in some of these guys. I want to start getting the worms there. Just trying to get these worms going. And he is attacking. He's seen my position, so he is getting into me there. Thank you very much. Right. So what we want to do here is, I do want to just pick up a bit of fish here because we are just getting a bit here. We'll just pick these guys up because we're inside the range. And now I want to be a bit more strategic about this. Oh, I think we're in trouble here actually. What we've done, that's a bit of attacking, but I've not positioned against the worms very well. If I get this base, which I suspect I will now, I suspect what we won't get is the next base because I'm not sure we have the ammunition. So when you lose a turret, you'll lose... Yeah, I think we did lose 8 turrets actually because I remember seeing the wrecked ones. Yeah, look, here we go. We lost a few, although there might be a few here. Yeah, there should be quite a few in these actually. Yeah, these guys will have, yep. So I think we have probably enough to get in there. Right, that's good. That's that one done. Quick check of our stuff, and then we have a look over here at these guys. And I'm going to just do a double pickup of those guys. Should have now 25. I'll support them with some bullets here. Yeah, just with a bit of bulleting, a bit of manual bulletizing. And that is a big line of turrets. And that's extra ones there. Lovely. And we don't really need to worry about repairing because that's it for war now, but just pick them up. Yeah, I've repaired them. Just fix them right up. And there's the 2 fallbacks here. Okay, so now I think let's have a look at the map, and I think we'll make a game plan. So yeah, that's all of these defended here, and we've got a nice smog pattern there. The base is spun down at the moment, and that basically means that the base isn't overly doing things because we don't have any science going at the moment. So the base isn't really overly generating and spreading more pollution. If anything, it did spread to here, and it's winding back. So we'll start to defend this area here, and let's do that. Waterworld map was chosen, this Waterworld map, because I wanted to be able to, play with the idea of peninsulas and lakes and rivers, and then also creating land bridges with landfill, but then having to then, where am I? Yeah, I go straight up. Land bridges, but so then when I fill in bits with landfill, I get these land bridges, and those have consequences because they then become something that the biter can get across, and that's a mechanic I wanted to challenge myself with this series, and so that is the nature of the series. We're also planning to get to the rocket stage, but not end the series there. We want to possibly get some spidertroning, um, definitely get some nuclear energy, start looking at some mega base patterns and ideas, and just seeing about it. So yeah, that's how that's going to go, and I'm really looking forward to it. Here's a good little spot that I could defend here, because anything from the south, right here and here is a great defense just to have maybe right across here, and that cuts off everything apart from where the bus is going to be over here, which is going to be big defense land. But all of the southern peninsula is then cut off, apart from them possibly being able to get across the water here because that's shallow, and they may be able to get across. You see these little bits? I think they might be able to get across there. So and that's fine, that's how it is. So let's go. I don't think we need to worry too much about this side just yet. We'll get rid of them. We'll defend against them next episode. But let's jump into the bus, and our next operations in the bus, and that's going to be fantastic. Just turn the alt mode back on. Don't know why that was off. And I'm not going to pick up any of these just yet, but they're there, and that's good to know that they're there, and that is nice. Got some bricks and everything here, which we'll need to bring to the bus for these lines up here at some points, and coal. So that'll be good. It's it's all quite nice. It is all quite nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and think about where we want the mall. I think the mall is the next thing I want to really set up, and I want to show you some changes I made to the mall. So I think that's what we'll do this episode is or for the rest of the episode, we'll get the mall together. So let me just clear a bit of this out here and be just a bit strategic about this and get these guys going. Get rid of some trees, some nature, gone. Oop. Well, over time we will repair, so it'll be fine. And just trying to get down to the bus line, and we'll have a liquid bus below it, so at some stage it's no problem with us destroying it. Well, these are quite expensive, so we probably shouldn't be going too crazy here, but they are a bit better, and I don't want the wood, so it's not too bad, as he just throws one out there to get rid of one tree. Very silly. Very silly, but that's alright. I will just pick up these bits of stone because I know they'll be in my way. And a reminder, this series we're going to be placing down the the belts for all of the bus, but not populating them. So keeping them down, that'll help us with later game. But yeah, just keeping them. I don't want belt storage. I'll have empty belts like this, and that just helps me with my planning and making it not ugly. So that's all pretty good. I want to use these, so I wonder if maybe what we do, just for the moment, is that, and then it doesn't make any of those until we run out of these, and then we'll rejoin it and just we'll notice the fault and fix it up. So that could be quite good. Now let's look at our mall. So if I go to blueprints, and I did make some changes to my large strip mall. So and I think I showed you this at the end of last episode, but it is like this. It'll need to be. It's fed in at the end, and there. And also, this is kind of where, with this mall, I want, what do I want? I want with the mall, I want everything to, the bus to go downwards. Yeah, I want everything to go down from it, not up. So the main science and everything to hang off the bus and to go to the right, but hanging off and going downwards, which means the mall is going to go up the top, which would be lovely. And I think there could be a really good spot for it. Now, I could feed it a little bit earlier and put a land bridge over here, and I think that could be quite nice. Or I could stick it into there. I think it should be more this way because that's where we've got the yeah, I think we could put it actually quite a bit across, like here. So that could be really nice. Let's do that. Let's put it across quite a bit, and just we'll place it down. I'll place it right up a fair bit so it's out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how this goes, but I'm going to place it like this. Yep, and then I'm going to go and grab. Well, I've got some of this landfill, but I don't think I've got enough. And with the landfill, what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab one of these guys and just do that. And then just pick up these 2 rocks. We'll be placing the mall blueprint down again. So let me just make that landfill just a bit bigger. And we can see about this because we want to make this kind of nice. So let me do that and have it go all the way across. Yeah, it's going to run out. So it's not bad. I think we can see that I need a little bit more landfill there, but that's okay. Because we can go ahead and place the start of the mall down, and then we can put the rest of the mall down a little bit later. And I think that's how I'm going to do it. I managed to work out, because I was struggling, managed to work out the constant combinators and using those in there. And I think that's kind of good. I've got my steel medium electric poles supplied by steel. So yeah, I think it's all pretty good. Now I'm going to have to just start building them all. So let me just build these first sections. And I know what I should be putting in. I don't think it matters what side of the belt. I don't think it does at all. But we'll see about that. Yeah, we will see. Let me just do this and my little friend here, and you'll go upwards. Yep. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. And that's all great. I'm taking these lights out because I won't be using those. We are using some different lights this series, so we're using these guys, and I'll put one up, say here, just as a nice little one. He can go, say there, and just be nice. He should be in a nice little bit, and I'm just going to take that off because what I want to do is supply. Where's the mall? Yep, just do that, and that'll be the connection in. Now, machines. I will need to just create a few machines, and I think what I need to do is just, like, I've got some yellow belts here, but I think I just need to go and make, what do you got there? Yeah, I need to just get just these iron plates and make myself some machines. And I just created, I keep saying machines, assemblers. Yeah, they are assembling machines. I did just go and make some yellow and some reds inserters. I do need a couple of blues, but yeah, we're kind of bit piecing this, but then the mall is going to supply all this, so that's going to be brilliant. Okay, Mark 1 assembling machines. Let's do them individually and do quite a few. And I'll just have a quick look. Yeah, 8 more I could have made. That helps me to determine if I've kind of made enough and I want to keep going. I'm going to keep these like this for now, so let's do that. Do these guys up here, and I'll get the I will get these guys going first, the cogs as I like to call them. Iron gear wheels, got yellow inserters just here, and I am tempted just to get the power going now so we can get this all going. These are all Mark 1s anyway. I think that most of them all is Mark 1, but we'll see. Now, going down to power here, so let me just go, we could do this quite neatly actually. Let's do this. So we're here, so we'll just go up to there, and then we'll go, and we'll go across, although, yeah. and then that will start going once we do the connections correctly. And I don't have many of these steel power poles. Now the only thing with this mall is it's not super intuitive for where things get built. So really what you need to do is build the entire mall fairly early, because you don't have oh, sorry. You're doing that. Yep. You don't actually have the sensible things at the start. I didn't do that, and I probably need to fix it. But it's a big fix. It's almost a rebuild, kind of. But just to prioritize where things are being built is a bit of a thing. Now, can I build any more of these? No, I can't. Is it steel? Yes, it is. I'll tell you what I can do. Yeah, I can do that. Do you have any coal? Got a little bit of coal. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll go. Yep, and then we'll pick up and do them. Just get a little bit of steel going, and just see if that's all we needed. Yeah, I think we might need to just go and pick up a bit more of the iron plates, and that could be okay. Let's go and do it. Yep, and yes, lovely. Okay, I was just going to place down a few more of these, but we've got a few belts, a few more belts. We do need quite a few belts for this mall here, so I'll hold off. And we'll just start getting some of these. I think the only thing that'll hold us up will be the power poles. I don't want to build it with regular power poles, so we'll see about that. So yeah, we will see, and we'll just use them where we think we need them. Like here, I know I need it. Here's the connector, so we know we need it as well. Okay, so let's get this guy going across, and this series is all about, well, it's somewhat about neatness and stuff. So that's pretty good, and I'm just going to do this like this. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, yeah, and there, yeah, okay, oop, yep. And here I'm just going to extend these guys, and that's fine. I'll just extend them to there because I think that's a good extension to make, especially for those lovely green circuits. And across here where we've got our running as well as our power, I've left 6 spaces. I don't know what for, but I've just kind of left them like that. And now we can use our undergroundies and start with the busing, which is not bad. So we can do this. Yep. And if I got this, I could do that and just sort of see about it, couldn't I? Yes, I could. Because we could have a running there, and then we could change this to reds at some point as well. But I'll grab my splitter, and I want to keep this not retentively ridiculously neat, but I certainly want to do it. I do want to have an element of neatness to it, so that would be good if we could. And it's just going to want to feed into there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so that should supply those guys, and they should come into there, and they should start making the iron gear wheels. Now what we want to do is we want to have these other two, and these 2 products are currently available as well, although we will need to get ourselves a few more of these guys. So we want a half of them and a half of them. Well, let's put this together now and just see about it. So what I want to do is, let me just make it first. So let's do this, and let me do that. Yep. And then let me try with this, and then I'm going to go with that, and then I'm going to go into here to here. No, I'm going to try let me do that reverse then, because it's going the wrong way. And do that, and now I'm going to need quite a few of these guys, and then that would be like that, and we'll do it to here, right? So that gets them on one side of the belt, and then I want these guys to then go, right, we'll go across. And what I'm thinking, actually, this could be quite easy. Here, we're going to go out. Yeah, I think this might be okay. I think this is interesting. I don't know if I can do this. If I go there to there, and then I try to just make a few of these guys individually, can I then go there? That will insert there, won't it? Yes, that will. Now this is making it all here, and I don't know if I should be doing that. Oh no, because this green has to be here anyway, so that's not too bad. It's not bad. Let's continue this, although tidying up I can do outside of the episode, but let's just continue this and make it nice. And we're really running out of those, but one of the first things we'll get that mall to make is certainly um, these guys. Actually, let's just keep going with this. Uh, and I did leave lots of room for this very purpose, because here we know that I just want things to sort of land a bit kind of differently, and it might be a bit of an issue. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? That doesn't work. Okay, what about if I do there and there? Yep, that works. Fine, and that should get the greens going in. Yes, so the greens will go in nicely. Okay, stones and stone bricks are here, and we might as well put those on the bus and get them going, because if they're needed here, they might as well be needed on the bus, and they are needed on the bus late game or mid game, so we might as well get them going. But yeah, let's do so. I'm tempted now. Can I can actually pick up from here. So this is good. I've now brought the materials here. I can just pick up directly from here. So let me do that. Let me just get all these, and I think I'm pretty good with everything else. Yep. So let me just go ahead and make 5 of them. And I wanted to make, what was I going to make here? Oh, lots of these guys. 5, lots of belts, and 5 of those. Cool. Okay, so we'll do that. They'll be making, so that's fine. And okay, let's see what we're going to need. So we know we're going to need these, but let's just wait. And I'm actually going to use wooden chests for these guys. So just make 30 more wooden chests, just because I think the wooden chests will do nicely up until we at the point when we need something else. It needs to be, oh yeah, well, when it needs to be robots, basically. Okay, so we've got a few of these. We can continue the lines. So let's do that. We'll just get these 2 lines going all the way. Now there are trees here and I can't see my blueprint, and that is interesting. So I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, if I just press that, then I should be okay. And it's picking up from the side of there anyway. Let's do this so we can just have that part going down. And what I want to do is feed this one here. So let me grab this, just start the feed, because the first thing we wanted was belts, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So we're picking up from here. And I will leave these lights. I might use these lights here, not the other ones, but we'll see. I do want this. Yeah, those guys are going to be a little while. So I'll need to just pick up and do him there. And they're coming in a sec, but I need to remember to put one back down there. So I'm just going to remember to do that. Yeah, we need to go and get these power poles sorted. So hopefully that'll be okay. Let me just pick up a few more of these and I can feed these smelters. Not that I have coal. I don't think I have the coal. Do I have? Yeah, I got a bit of coal. The coal could be okay. Let me do that. And then let me do that. And how many can I make? Oh, I just need to pick up a few of these guys and then I can make, I think, a few. Let's see. 10. And that is now the steel plates again that's stopping me. If I pick these up, I can make another 2. Well, that should help me to get this little section done, and then we might be able to get the belts going at least. I've now got my wooden boxes, so let me replace, it was this one. Yep. And then I want to put this guy in here. And it's a red there, and then if I just do my powering, yeah, it's here, and then we go down. We'll just do the lower section for now. Although how many we got here? We've got 9 left, and we can do them all. And I do like the powering here. This is good. I did make this blueprint without the power. I left the power out because I got carried away. Yeah, look, we just got 1 stack there. In fact, I'm going to make 2 stacks at all times, please. And we're just going to try and clear that out. We are making a back of the base, and I'll keep the one back of the base, but that's manually fed. So yeah, this is good fun. I do like this. The mall is good fun, and I will flesh them all out. And what I think I'll do in between episodes is I'll get them all going in between episodes, and it completely done, and then I'll show you what I've done. And I notice you can do the thing here where you can't accidentally slide it up and down, and there's this new setting that you can turn on. I think it's a new thing, but I notice that it's on by default now. Maybe you have to turn it off, and that's interesting. So if you're accidentally pulling across, you can't accidentally pull upwards, which is a little bugbear. So it's nice to see it kind of fixed. The mall, I'm self-taught on the mall, so I hope you guys like it. I like it. I built this just after, I was really thinking, God, I'll never be able to make a mall. And then one day I didn't even watch tutorials. I just kind of, it just occurred to me. I thought, well, I think I can lay it out like this and do it like that. It really came to me. And this mall is not groundbreaking. Others would have built a very similar mall. This is nothing new. But yeah, I'm just being careful here to make sure I should be picking up each one because some face backwards, so I should be doing them individually. And let me see, if I got the regular lights? I do, so we might as well put them out if we got them. Yeah, we've got these regular ones, so I will put them out here, and we won't worry about the other ones. But that's not important though, so let's see how we go. Is there a smelter? Oh no, we actually need to put steel there, and so I really need to think about a steel smelter at the start of next episode. Steel and red chips go on here, so that's going to be good fun, and we can feed them any way we like. Steel should be, oh man, I forgot steel. Oh no. I think my bus, because it's 4 of these, then it's 2 greens, a red and a blue, then it's steel, coal, bricks and stone. Steel, coal, bricks and stone. I think that's it. And a full line of steel. I think that's what I want. It's not 2 lines, it's just 1 line of steel, I believe. God, I hope I've got that right. I may not have that correct, so it will have to be something I'll need to check. But yeah, I could have mucked that up a little bit. But we'll see about this. Let me see what else I just need to build, and then we can go ahead and have a look. See, that's great. The mall is almost self-building here because it is giving me things to build the mall, and the mall's supplying them, which is fantastic. So I'm just building the lower branch of the mall at the moment. I know that all of my outputs are reds, and they're all the long-handeds, and they're all in that orientation. So I know I can confidently go and put them in because they should put into all the boxes. So I might just run along and do that a fair bit, and we can see about it. Then these guys I will do one by one, and I want to just, as I go back, put these out here. And I think these boxes look really cool too, so pick up from that every time, and we go across undergroundy there, and I've got 3 of these guys, so I'll put them in 1, 2 and 3. We'll see, and we'll see about it, and it will be brilliant. Oh yeah, you can see these guys are already starting to build, so that is really cool. At some stage something's going to need steel, so you should have these all as a single stack, and I certainly don't need a full lot of those in my inventory, but now that I've got a few, we might as well just get going, I guess. And then the robots can do their things. I think I don't have any more coal, so that's a shame, but I'll need to go and get some coal. But let me see how many of these I can make now. Oh, another 14 is brilliant. Okay, well, I'm probably going to leave the episode there, and I'll just leave that there because we might come back with a bit more coal and just get that going. So this episode's been great. I think it's been really good. We've got rid of the biters here, all along here, and we've built ourselves some redundancy. Next episode, and we started to put down the mall, which I'll need to put a bit more. I've got a bit to do in between episodes, so we'll get that going. Put down a bit more of the landfill, and yeah, that'll be brilliant. And also think about where I want my steel smelting. Now, the steel smelting is going to be interesting because I'm tempted to claim this land over here because we're not smogging, so I'm tempted to put the steel smelting all the way out here and run it down to the bus that way, because I've got steel here, iron ore here, which I could absolutely smash. I can defend at the top, keeps my steel smelting well away from everywhere else, and I can maybe run it north-south so that I can get rid of these cliffs in mid-game, and then run it across, and then um, that way it can be supplied by completely separately supplied from here, and that way I'm not tapping into that one resource too much. So that could be really good. The only thing I'd need to do is bring coal, but that's okay. The coal is here, so I could just bring the coal straight across, and that could kind of work. I could just run the coal across to the bus. In fact, the coal runs down here. So what I could do is I could, yeah, the coal, the coal just could I think I could just fill this coal line up and run it onto the bus, and then I think I could just run it straight up so it goes to the steel smelting. It's interesting. We'd have to reinforce and maybe do a coal injection, and I love the idea of that because that's trains and it's brilliant. 21 million of these guys. Wow, that's brilliant. That's going to be a great one. But I like the idea of making the steel up here and bringing it down. That's really spreading the base out, and we can defend nicely up here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put it here. Let's start to defend here and here, and just keep an eye on our little friends up north. These guys here can't come across. I don't think the land bridge is connected. Uh, Actually, it is connected there. So we'll have to just really defend this top section. We can just put like a U shape or straight across, like a big defense, and hopefully they won't come across. Same with this, big defense here, and then run a wall defense across here. Nice little defense, small defense, and then we need to think about all this, but we're clear here anyway. I'm going to leave the episode there. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to Stitch Up. This is our Factorio Waterworld series, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.